It is time now for Better Money with Joel Johnson. Today we are talking about Social Security changes. Joel is a certified financial planner and managing partner at Johnson-Brunetti. Thank you so much for being here with us, Joel.
It's great to be back, Kara.
Well, so the good news when we talk about Social Security changes, this year, people on Social Security got a cost of living raise.
Yes, and excuse me, there was a few years back where people did not get a cost of living raise. In fact, I think there was 2 years in a row where people didn't get a cost of living raise. So this year it's almost 3%, which is really nice.
Yeah, here's the number right here. The cost of living adjustment, 2.8%. And the government just gave everyone a raise.
Yeah, which is great because, again, it helps you keep up with the cost of everything else going up. It keeps up with inflation.
So something else that changed, it's the Social Security credit. And then there's the amount, $1,360 in earnings. What does that mean?
So what that simply means is for every quarter you work, you have to make that much to earn a credit for that quarter. Social Security is based on how many credits that were employed, and you've got to make at least that much money, the $1,360, to get credit for that quarter to build up your benefit.
Okay. So then that doesn't have anything to do with taking it, but that's what you're doing to make it.
Correct. So if you work a part-time job, maybe you're in college and you only make $600 for the quarter, that does not earn you a credit for Social Security.
Okay. And some other changes is a higher earnings limit of $17,640. How will that affect people?
So this is people if they've taken Social Security before their full retirement age and they're still working. So let's say somebody takes Social Security at age 63, they're still working, or maybe they go back to work. If they earn more than that $17,000 number, then they will have to give back part of their Social Security. It's like a little penalty. Okay. So you want to make sure if you take Social Security early, you understand the ramifications of earning more than that $17,000 amount.
Okay. And so another change is the maximum Social Security benefit at retirement age, full retirement age. So that would be $2,861. And this is sort of important because you're saying regardless, someone could have made multi-million dollars a year. That would be the maximum benefit.
That's correct. Social Security looks at someone's earnings and they really only pretend that the maximum you earn is about $120,000. So if you make $1 million, they still pretend for the purposes of the calculation that you make about $120,000. So Social Security is really skewed so that a person that makes maybe $30,000 a year gets much more than a quarter of the person making $120,000. And so this maximum benefit, which is if you're retiring today and it's your full retirement age of $2,800, really doesn't matter, like you said, if you make $1 million a year or that 120, that's the maximum benefit. And that benefit goes up a little bit each year if you defer Social Security or if you're just not full retirement age. So Social Security does a really good job, Kara, of indexing for inflation, of keeping up with that cost of living. Pensions don't do that much anymore. 401k, you've got to set it up that way, but Social Security does do a good job of keeping up with inflation.
All right, so now we're up to date on the changes, but there's a lot more to know about this. So if you really want to understand the benefits, you have a guide to this. It's Understanding the Benefits for the New Year 2019. And if people go to bettermoneytv.com, they can get this for free.
Yeah, and it's straight off the press of the U.S. government. This comes right from the Social Security Administration. And it doesn't just have the plain benefits, the basic things like we've been talking about today. It's got some little ins and outs about how spouses can claim and maybe get a little bit more out of the system, when somebody should take Social Security early, when they should defer. So it's a really great booklet to get.
All right, great to get your questions answered. Thank you so much, Joel.
Thanks, Kara.
That's Better Money.